Okay, exciting. We're gonna do Gyokuro again, this time coming from Kyoto. Yoshida MeichaEn Gyokuro. I'll do it because I actually have 2 bags of this and then 1 bag of matcha. What I'm gonna do is brew 1 Gyokuro in the way that Gyokuro should be brewed, and then do one in the wrong way. And when I say in the wrong way, I mean kind of light like sencha is typically brewed, like 1 to 75. We'll do it like my standard. Because I have observed that there are some Gyokuro that can only be made in, let's call it the Gyokuro style. Otherwise, it's just, might as well just be anything. There's nothing special about it. There's no umami. There's nothing when you make it as like a sencha style light tea. We'll see if this is one of them. Yoshida MeichaEn. So it is immediately a little bit unusual looking because I will see stem, big stem. Smells good. Cigar, tobacco, slightly marine-like sweetness, maybe algae-like. How much tea do we get in here? A lot, plenty, more than I needed. But yeah, so it's like I don't know. It's all over the place. Small leaves, big leaves, lots of stem, very uneven in sizing. It smells good though. Concentrated. It's got that kind of green drop thing going on that I was talking about in the other Gyokuro video. Yeah, chlorophyll-y. Was there something? And let me just look for wheatgrass. Maybe a little bit. No, so it was like, yeah, maybe aloe vera juice is a good way to describe. So like you can buy aloe vera as a drink, which is sweetened and stuff like that. But then if you just buy aloe vera, like pure aloe vera juice, it doesn't have much flavor to it, but it's pretty distinct. I think that it has a similar aroma to this. You know what I'm doing? It's 4.4, but actually, I might as well just use it all, right? 5 grams, because we're gonna just use 5.1. We're gonna just use 50 milliliters of water anyway. 51 now. Alexa, start a timer for 2 minutes.
Timer for how long?
Guess I don't really need it. Never mind. Doesn't really matter how long it takes to cool this because we're gonna need a specific temperature anyway, so might as well just pour it back and forth. That'll chill it. Still very, very hot. Well, the colors, you get dark olive, moss green, and lemongrass yellow. May as well be straw yellow, but basically the same thing. It does smell very good, and I suspect I'm really gonna like it. But we need to relax. I'm gonna probably just pause this so I don't waste any more of your precious time. Okay, I think we're pretty good. Alexa, start a timer for 2 minutes.
2 minutes, starting now.
Wet grass by the outdoor pool that you swam at when you were a kid. Very vivid picture in my head. There was an outdoor pool that my friend and I went to. You don't take much into the pool area with you, but you have your towel and stuff like that. And of course there's no seats, so you get your towel, you throw it on the grass, and then whenever you end up going back to the grass, then you have the wet towel, and it's been sitting on grass, so you get the wet grass smell too. Very much like that. And then there's also the aroma of the pool, and I don't want to say the aroma is chlorine, but there's something there, and that something is also here. It might not be chlorine, but it might be. It's certainly not offensive. It's a pleasant smell because it's not so intense, but there's something there. Now it's kind of just more mild green. Kind of like I was peeling corn earlier. I'm gonna run over to my sink. I have my corn husks still in there. Oh, that's a little different. Alexa, stop. It's kind of like it, I guess. And this is a little bit less, I don't know, intense than the aroma of corn husks, the aroma that I was just smelling. I do suspect that this tea will smell stronger. So, dark, as you would expect, hazy, but probably like 5 out of 10 for the clarity. Intense, long finish, still going. Gotta say though, in the middle there's a negative that shows up for me. That's a deal breaker. It is the dry grass flavor. I don't think that belongs in Gyokuro, and I think that's because they left the stem in. Maybe. We'll see. Lots of umami. Gyokuro's the best. I mean, it's like one of my favorite types of tea. Even not that this, I'm not saying this is mediocre, but even mediocre Gyokuro is good. It's great. I think that it is like one of the best forms of green tea that exist. So how would I describe this? Well, other than the dried grassy bit, I wouldn't compare it to scallops, and that's something that I often try to do and look for in the Gyokuro that I like, and that if I could only represent one type of it, I would want it to be like that. Now, of course, there's different types. I don't know really. To go just to the chart really quick before I lose my opportunity, it's like aroma 8, concentration 7, astringency 0, finish 10, weight was like 6 or 7. Weight was probably not a very accurate measure. I didn't really think about it really at all. Trying to process the flavor, it's mostly yellow, it's mostly super straight. Yes, it has good length, good power. The dryness, not ideal. There was the why am I blanking on the name? Well, the cardigane, the kukicha, not the bo hojicha, but there was another stem tea recently. I guess I would say that this is like the stem tea with a bunch of extra concentration and umami. I don't know. It doesn't really. It's very clearly Gyokuro, but it's not the kind that I would normally seek out. This has quite a grassy aroma to it. But like pretty simple. There's not a lot going on. You can get a weird twisty leaf that you don't see that very often. Well, it's like a garnish because a twirled zest. I guess, I mean, I don't know if it's like so intriguing to me that, let's just pre-pour it. I don't know if it's so intriguing to me that I would really want to sit for hours with it and think. I don't think it is. not a lot there. The aloe vera thing I was talking about is there. There's like there's a fishiness to it now. Very slight. Like not fishy like cod or anything, more like stockfish. So dried. Dried fish, maybe like, I don't know what they're called. They're little white fish that are like this big and that thin, and you use them for miso soup. Stock. I don't know. I know I don't really like this. The second pot. It's hollow. It's like, and it's a very thin outer layer that you get to experience. It's got too much bitterness. Too much of that aloe vera. No, it's too gray. It's very gray. Yeah, in the first pot, I mean, at its best, it's yellow. At the second pot, at the best, it's gray. And clearly, you know, I'm using very hot water for the second pot here because, as I said, I don't really see the value in drinking it. And that's clear. Astringency is way up. Rather than bash it though, or keep bashing it, I'm gonna just try the other style. Let's see what happens. Just a sec, I'll get set up. So when I have like customers come in to the restaurant, and it's when I have Gyokuro on the menu, which is, it's not often, not because I don't love it, it's that I tend to buy it in really small amounts because I love trying different ones. And it is almost my highest recommended thing when I have it. So when I do have it, again, small quantities, it doesn't last long because I sell it to everybody. I've noticed, like, and the way that I explain to people is that, you know, this is kind of, it's a powerful tea. It's like if in the coffee world there's espresso, in the tea world it's Gyokuro. And yes, just like an espresso, you can dilute that with water. You can make like an Americano sort of thing. Sometimes, but like sometimes you just can't. Sometimes you have to do espresso or you're totally wasting what you've got. So let's see if this one can pull it off. Come on. There we go. Alright. Water's good. Temp. Alexa, start a timer for 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Starting now.
Using the magic of technology. We'll see you folks in 2 minutes. Should be any second now, I guess. Alexa, stop. Color is great. This is what I really like to see if I do brew Gyokuro like light tea. It is this super pale, slightly teal-esque color. Actually smells like I'm gonna love it. But I forgot my cup, of course. So would I drink this one, this Gyokuro? Would I drink it? Would I recommend it like Gyokuro? No, I would not. Would I recommend it? It's like this? Please say yes. So close. So close. Not there. It's not there. But yeah, it's on the cusp. And I wonder what's preventing it. It's a shame. It's like, it's so close. It's one notch down from where I start to say, wow. But because it's not there, it's so, like, for me, Gyokuro is the type of tea, like, it is awesome or it isn't awesome. It's not like there's never any, like, this is okay. There's no middle ground. Unfortunately, this is not awesome. Well, to describe it though, I mean, there's something there. It is, again, I want to go back to saying the aloe vera, like unsweetened aloe vera juice, has a lot of similarities to this in many aspects. Is it astringent? No. Is it bitter? A little, maybe. Just a little. Not really enough to complain about. Is it sweet? No. Is it fragrant? No. Like, there's so many things that it isn't, which on one hand is good, but on the other hand, it isn't anything. It's just like, this is just, might as well be hot water with a dash of aloe vera juice. Well, I'll stop it there. I think I'll do one more tea today. Feeling good. I don't know how many I've done, maybe like 6. But we'll do matcha and we'll see how that goes. Thanks, guys. Pretty sure. Stop. Did I miss anything? I might as well smell. Moss green. And I suppose I would not say that's olive green. Green. It's moss green and green. That beautiful theanine aroma is here. And it's not here. Fuck.